Hey, what's up everybody? My name is Angus and today we're gonna be I'm gonna be showing you guys a little bit about behind the scenes slash what it went into filming the Hawaii video, aka just like a vlog that wasn't enough to be a vlog, so I'm sitting here telling you about it. Sounds good? All right, let's get into it. So the story actually begins like way back before we even left. Back in the summer, I've said this so many times in my other videos, but I met this kid named Joe. We both kind of, we wanted to go to Hawaii. For me personally, it was one of those things that Hawaii just seemed so far away from where I was that it was like so unobtainable. And so to finally actually be able to plan something out, like I was super stoked. Joe did all the planning, of course, so shouts out to Joe. The trip was planned for December. December finally rolled around and it was pretty nice to get away to go to LA, which was gonna be my first flight. And then right out of LA, we went to Hawaii. Of course, the trip started off kind of bumpy, but Joe ordered us like this car to go to the airport at first, I think. Some kind of Uber or something like that. It was scheduled car service. We get there and like half where we're going, it's raining on the freeway and stuff like that. LA traffic, blah, blah, blah. And then we heard a noise. I guess we blew a tire, so we pulled over on the freeway. Uber driver's trying to like calling all these people trying to figure it out. We're just sitting there. The 2 days where they were in LA are probably the rainiest days of the whole year. And it's just our luck that we get a flat tire. Yep. It's a good thing that Joe planned it ahead though and made us 5 hours early.
You guys gave me shit for it.
That was definitely not the last of our car problems. Right after we got off the plane to LA, we had some car problems getting our rental car.
Joe, woosah.
It was like 10, 11 o'clock while we were there. Their Airbnb was like 20 minutes away. So we ended up having to take a taxi, which was like 60 bucks. But yeah, we made it to the Airbnb. It was pretty cool. It was gonna be our home base for a little bit, so we all settled in and called it a night that day. So the next day would start, we went to explore some caves. Also another thing, I don't remember any of the names of these places. And that was super cool. Not much to film there just because it was so dark, but just being there and experiencing it was pretty dope until, smash my head. Oh my gosh.
Did you just hit your head?
Yeah. We didn't spend too much time there. It's not like there was a lot to do. You just kind of hiked as far as you can go and then came back out. Yeah, and then I think on the same day after that, we had to go to another side of the island. Like I said, there was a ton of driving just because we were going back and forth. We had to pick up Joe's, it was getting like a waterproof housing. Open. Sesame. Back in the dank van.
Back in the whip.
The whip. On the way to the observatory. But it was another hour drive. By the time we got there and did all this stuff, it was pretty close to sunset. We were packed 6 people deep in a mom van, a minivan. By the time we got up to the observatory, the sun was kind of setting, and the dude was like, well, you can get up there, but we recommend 4-wheel drive, which we didn't have on the mom van. Didn't feel like getting stuck up there, so we kind of stayed like at the halfway point and decided to walk up to like the point where we could at least reach by walking. So we made it to the almost summit. We didn't have 4-wheel drive, so we couldn't make it to the top, and then as soon as we got here, it was cloudy, like really cloudy. We missed the sun by quite a bit actually. Yeah, so we called it a day pretty much after that and did some other stuff. We had an early day the next day. I think we woke up the next day at 5 a.m. Apparently there's this cool spot where you could swim with dolphins, just like free swimming out there. So we went to Honau this morning to swim with dolphins, and they came pretty close. Yeah, they came pretty close, but it was pretty far swimming, and by the time the dolphins came around, I was pretty tired, so I don't know how good of a shot I got. I wasn't even thinking about filming it until the very last second. I was like, oh, I should get a shot. I turned on my GoPro and stuck it under there, but by this point, they were so far out, my hands are so shaky that it's like, you can kind of see like the little blips, but there was like probably 20 dolphins that went by, and it was one of the craziest things I've ever seen personally. But after they kind of swam away, I was just concerned about getting back to shore, which was another problem for me because I was so tired. I swam in the wrong direction and I ended up like taking a break on this one rock, and I was sitting on it because the water was pushing me in, and then I got pushed forward, so like I grabbed onto the side of the rock and was holding onto it with my hand. And I remember thinking like, ow, like something's kind of sharp, like what is that? And I got out of the water, had all these scrapes and stuff on me. There was sea urchins like everywhere. It looks like I was just like about to slap a sea urchin like off the rock when I was putting my hand down there, but it freaks me out. I don't like sea urchins, and just looking at that video freaks me out. So after that, we didn't really do much the rest of that day. We just kind of went to this white sand beach. The beach, guys. This is the bluest water I've ever seen. There's Joe. Walking in with the shades. Oh no. Some nice palm trees for some photos. Just gonna get some nice shots. can't really think of much else that happened. Like, we just kind of got there and sat down. we had a really good sunset. That's where I got a lot of the sunset shots in the video.
So sick. All this water. Woo! Getting some dope photos. Joe's doing Joe thing. They're being. She's over there. It looks so sick. That's my red Solo cup that I didn't drink.
Actually, that was mine.
Are you sure?
You're trying to steal my drink, aren't you?
Pretty sure that's mine.
Really?
Yeah.
I put it right next to my bag.
Oh. Well, I'm not gonna finish it anyway.
And then, I don't know, I'm trying to think. There was a bunch of stuff that probably happened in between the drives, going back and forth. We did go out one night, and the one night that we went out a couple nights, but the first night we went out there was so much to go on. That's a whole nother story in itself. So I don't even know if I can tell that story, if it's like appropriate to my audience. Drop a comment down below. If I get like 100 comments, I'll make a video on it.
Trusty skateboard here. It's so peaceful. Look at this little dog. This is random.
All right. Anyway, yeah. So the rest of the trip, we went to Walmart a bunch of times. I think I went to Walmart probably more times than I've been to Walmart in a year, like just back at home.
I don't have my wallet on me.
Like, I'm about to hike through this place. It's called Walmart. It's a pretty rocky terrain in there. What the heck?
Muddy butt.
Muddy butt. Muddy butt. Muddy butt. He worked it. I put my hand in it and then I hurt it. Get it, girl?
Yeah, you know, just lots of fun in Walmart. I went in there like barefoot or like just wearing like dripping socks once after a hike. So that was fun. I got some weird looks. Yeah, so by this point, this story is kind of out of order. This next day though, this day was interesting for me, the waterfall hike. The original idea was that we could get there and swim.
So we ended up making it to this waterfall, which looks really cool over there. But one of the guys said not to swim in the water. Here, try not to fall. Looks sick. It's starting to rain though, so I'm gonna put this away until I get over there. Now we gotta go in a cave to get up here. I don't know how this is gonna work. How are we gonna fit so tight in here?
Are you talking to yourself? Oh.
I'm vlogging, bro.
I thought you were like...
I need 1 million subs for crawling through this cave for this content.
Ow. Yeah, this better be like fucking Oasis.
Help! How'd you get over this?
Go this way and then kind of like sidestep across. This is definitely a path, right? I've been saying that this whole time.
It's like a tripod on top of my
Made it to the falls.
You know what? Take a picture of this.
Through a lot of terrain. It's raining now, but I mean, it kind of looks cool. Joe, what do you think of the falls?
Pretty sick. There's like one small one over there. There's like 4 right here. There's another big one over here.
I'll
Let's back up. For the record, guys, this is absolutely fucking crazy.
I didn't have money. I was not eating because I wasn't hungry at the time, and my tomato fell out.
I was ungrateful at the time.
Well, now I'm hungry.
Now he's hungry.
My fat ass.
You're welcome.
So I don't know about you guys, but personally, kind of scared me.
Well, you're the one that went off by yourself.
Yeah, seriously. I thought that was fun.
It was a good adventure.
After the waterfall hike, we did another hike, and it was actually to the YPO Valley. I know that name.
Waterslide today. Going through some more woods, some more mud. It's so bright out here. This is our music video. Let's start our music video right here. Opening the gate.
We were hiking to the water slide that was in the mountain, and it's super illegal, so I don't promote this. I wouldn't say go doing it like what we did is illegal, but I looked it up, and what I found out was that as it actually was like an old irrigation or like transportation system for sugarcane. So if sugarcane was being harvested, like maybe at the top of the mountain or something, they would load it up and then send it down through this so they can get to the bottom of the mountain. Obviously it hadn't been used in a while. I think it was pretty sick, and then the hike was just amazing going up there.
We finished the hike. We made it up to the water fountain. They're like on top of a mountain right now. They're blowing up floaties. And that's just the water slide. You gotta climb up with the rope. Joe, you excited? I'm gonna break out the GoPro and we're gonna rip it down this thing.
Ready?
I only went down a couple times because it was freezing cold, and then on top of that, the first time I did go down, I was holding my GoPro. Stupid for me not to think that I should strap it in, but I was holding it, and you went down this thing way faster than you thought, like, and just from the impact of like the water, kind of like it to crash, and then like being so cold, I just let go of the GoPro and it sunk to the bottom, and I thought it was gonna float, but it didn't.
Lost the GoPro. Oh yeah! Down $500, and you go wicked fast, like a lot faster than I expected, and it's really, really cold.
I was fully prepared to leave it there, but my friend was like, oh no, I'll go in, I'll get it. And so he like dove down a couple times, and he found it like right underneath where the water was kind of like piling in from the slide part.
Joe found the GoPro. He is the hero of the day. Insane. That is nuts.
But that hike was definitely probably the highlight of the trip for me. That and swimming with the dolphins are like the two coolest things. Those are so cool. And I think that, I mean, that was pretty much, it seemed really weird because after that, like the last couple of days of the trip just like flew by. Mostly because one of those days was just spent like another relaxing beach day.
Booty on here. Hi guys. Grab that
This looks so ridiculous. There it goes.
So yeah, a couple beach days, and then I think we went to the black sand beach, which is really cool.
What day is it here? Day 7? Day 8? Day 9? The coconut trees growing out here, just in the black sand.
We also did like a couple other waterfall hikes, and we went to go see like these old trees and stuff.
Last day in Hawaii, guys. Hola, señor.
Hola.
¿Cómo estás?
Bien, por favor, manténgase alejado de la puerta.
Sí. Wait. Oh, I gotta throw this in. Hey. Nailed it. It's our last full day in Hawaii already.
Pretty crazy, man.
Pretty crazy.
Having fun.
Crazy, man. Crazy. Ow. Sorry, I just kicked someone's backpack.
Come on,
I was not that close.
Watch the speaker, man.
Sorry, mate. Crikey. Okay, so we spent the whole day at the beach again. What a surprise.
Why is it a bad thing?
I didn't say that was a bad thing. I'm just announcing it.
But
vlogging.
it's
The vlog.
because we're all going back like 5 days earlier.
Sand doesn't make it a
I
beach.
think I know how to get back.
No.
Yeah, water makes it.
It doesn't.
Water to land.
Yeah.
So a lake is a beach.
No.
No,
A pond is a beach.
No, there's no.
You're saying water to land.
no, it's not the ocean. It's not the ocean.
What?
Ponds have beaches.
It has to be ocean water.
You just said water to land.
No. It has to be. That's an ocean beach. There's bayside beaches.
That's true, but that's still salt water, like ocean water. Just being
So what about a marsh?
coming in.
Is a marsh.
A marsh is a marsh.
A marsh is marsh.
True. But ponds have beaches. Like, there could be a beach in a pond.
You can have a beach front.
It's just not an ocean pond or beach. I don't know. That's not what I
I
think.
guess none of us really know the definition of a beach.
What is a beach?
Well, never keep going. A beach is is sand at the ocean.
A beach is sand. Okay.
The ocean.
Just sand, no water.
Bye. Bye, cat. Whoa, it's really dark in here. Oh, that's why. Yo, what's up, guys? We're back at the airport. What time is it? Does anybody know what time it is?
9:15.
9:15.
We board in like 10 minutes.
Boarding in 10 minutes, and we're leaving Hawaii forever.
So sad.
Forever, we'll come back. We board
Oh, not forever. We're coming back, apparently.
Oh, I remember one.
We're moving back.
We board at 9:23.
Who said that? We board at 9:23.
So right now we're just charging up our stuff and waiting to get on the plane back to LA, where we're gonna have to carry around our luggage all day long, which is gonna be great. So I'm sad, but I guess that's the end of the trip, guys. So I'll see you later. Bye.